Chapter 28, The Reward of Grace. This chapter is based on Matthew chapter 19, verses 16 to 30, Matthew chapter 20, verses 1 to 16, Mark chapter 10, verses 17 to 31, and Luke chapter 18, verses 18 to 30. The first labourers of the parable represent those who, because of their service, claim preference above others. They take up their work in a self-gratulatory spirit and do not bring it into self-denial and sacrifice. They may have professed to serve God all their lives. They may have been foremost in enduring hardship, privation, and trial, and they therefore think themselves entitled to a large reward. They think more of the reward than of the privilege of being servants of Christ. In their view, their labours and sacrifices entitle them to receive honour above others, and because this claim is not recognised, they are offended. Did they bring into their work a loving, trusting spirit, they would continue to be first, but their querulous, complaining disposition is un-Christ-like and proves them to be untrustworthy, which reveals their desire for self-advancement, their distrust of God, and their jealous, grudging spirit toward their brethren. The Lord's goodness and liberality is to them only an occasion for murmuring. Thus they show that there is no connection between their souls and God. They do not know the joy of cooperation with the master worker. There is nothing more offensive to God than this narrow, self-caring spirit. He cannot work with any who manifest these attributes. They are insensible to the working of his spirit. The Jews had been first called into the Lord's vineyard, and because of this, they were proud and self-righteous. Their long years of service they regarded as entitling them to receive a larger reward than others. Nothing was more exasperating to them than an imitation that the Gentiles were to be admitted to equal privileges with themselves in the things of God. Christ warned the disciples who had been first called to follow him, lest the same evil should be cherished among them. He saw that the weakness, the curse of the church would be a spirit of self-righteousness. Men would think that they could do something toward earning a place in the kingdom of heaven. They would imagine that when they had made certain advancement, the Lord would come in to help them. Thus there would be an abundance of self and little of Jesus. Many who had made a little advancement would be puffed up and think themselves superior to others. They would be eager for flattery, jealous if not thought most important. Against this danger, Christ seeks to guard his disciples.